On my way here, I was driving in a car, like you do. You drive a car. And I was driving past a rest stop for semis, you know?
Yeah.
So where, like, semis would just pull over and either nap or just use the bathroom or rest. And there was this older guy who was a semi-truck driver. He, I don't know, looked like he was in his 60s. Kind of well-built, kind of big, a little overweight.
Yeah.
But what he had was, he had this, like, these stair steps by his semi. And they were just, like, looked like portable stair steps that he could put in the semi.
Yeah.
And he had a golden retriever that he was trying to push up the stairs. I didn't know you could bring a dog with you while you drove semis.
I don't think he
semis
brought
have
it with
those.
him.
They all have
It have
passenger
a leash
seats.
and collar on it.
Yeah, it did. But so it was like one that was clearly his companion.
Save the golden
That just seems
retrievers.
like that takes so much more effort and time to have to take care of a dog. That-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
mean-
maybe you get lonely.
Every semi has a passenger seat, so it's there for
Yeah,
some
it's
reason.
true.
And most of them that like they on the road truckers have that camper in the back, like
Oh.
the bed, and
Really?
you know they just live out of their semi. Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was funny though he brought his own staircase for the dog.
Well, welcome back to Idiosyncrasy, episode 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready to
Special
party?
milestone. 1 dozen episodes.
Yeah, and next week will be a baker's dozen.
And after that, when we make it to 1 gross, we'll
Well,
look back on this day. and
Actually,
say,
speaking about next week, do you have
Uh-oh.
something to tell the people, Adam?
okay, we're sorry to say it, and we know we haven't been the most consistent, but we've tried to put out 1 episode every week. But this, it's the beginning of the summer, and as you all know, high school boys have a lot of things to do in the summer.
So,
Yeah.
But take
a
heart,
huge
we're
weight
not
on
gonna
my
be
shoulder.
we're not gonna be quitting the podcast, but we will post our episodes every other week for a little bit instead of every week.
Yeah.
And so we do have to apologize to you for that, but
I'm sincerely
keep listening.
sorry.
And we have a great episode for you today. So
Wait, you can't say that. We don't
at
know.
least we think we do.
Yeah.
we haven't
We
come
have
up
no
with
idea
anything
what we're
yet.
talking about. No.
Keep listening. Maybe we have a great episode today.
Good.
Okay. So my dad had this question, and I thought it was a good one. What is your guys' opinion on watching a sport on the television versus actually being in the crowd?
Ooh, so you're like saying watching an NFL game or being in person?
Well, NFL, MLB, some
Any major sporting.
Okay, but
Is
any
it better
major
to be
league.
in person or just like sitting at home on your couch watching it?
Okay.
Ooh.
Definitely in person for me.
Yeah.
When you're watching it on the TV, you only see the box of what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't see anything else. Okay. But when you're actually in the stadium or you're on the field or the track or whatever, you can see everything and it kind of like all mixes in and you get the whole picture, not just a little tiny box of the runners running or whatever. And it just gives you, and the sounds are more real. The people are just there and
Yeah.
it's more realistic than watching a box.
What is your favorite game that you've been to?
I don't know.
Uh,
I've been to many MLB games and a couple NFL games,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
probably I don't have a favorite. They're just all
Yeah, the Royals and the Chiefs.
yeah.
Well, me, or the biggest sporting game I've ever been to is probably a D1 college basketball game. It was in Wyoming, the Wyoming
Okay.
Cowboys. And one thing that happened when we were going to that game is, it was like, when was it? Halfway through the game, maybe?
Yeah, it was about halfway.
Anyway, the power in the stadium went out, and so everybody was just in the dark there, and so we had to leave and go home.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
It's kind of
See-
a bad experience, but
So when you're watching television, you can't experience
The power going
Yeah.
out.
so me never being to like a, say, a professional sports game, I don't really know what it's like. I mean, University of Wyoming isn't the biggest one, and
Well,
there's
you've
not
been to quite a
tons of
few
people.
minor league hockey games.
Yeah, but those aren't as popular either. I mean,
No.
the atmosphere is definitely cool, but one thing that the television gives you is it gives you closer up looks and like more like variety. Like
That's true.
Yeah.
if you buy a cheap ticket at an NFL game, you're in the top of the stadium and you can't really.
Plus, you get the broadcaster like explaining
Yeah.
everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there's perks to both, but
And you're just comfortable. Like the stadium seats, it might be a fun atmosphere, but if you're watching it on the TV, you can sit on your couch and make your own food and not
Yeah.
have to pay for.
But I
food.
won't be persuaded. I still like the in person better.
Okay. Yeah, I think since I haven't been to that many big games, it's better on the TV. But if I went to those games, it would probably be pretty cool to watch
Yeah.
it in person.
I would agree. I would say it almost depends on the reason for you going. If your whole point is just to see as much as you can about the game and watch the best experience of actually viewing the game, then that would probably be at home through a TV because you get all these different angles and broadcasts.
Mhm.
But if you're just doing it for an experience, which I would argue is a lot more fun and just for like the atmosphere,
And hanging out
I'd
with
say
friends and stuff.
they're more fun and exciting. I've been to one NFL game and one NBA game, and they both were pretty fun experiences. Though you ended up, I was at pretty high seats, the cheaper tickets, you know. So you ended up watching most of the game through the jumbotron. But it was still
yeah.
cool where you could like see these little ants on the court running around, and you could still kind of watch it on the floor.
Yeah.
But
You're like,
it was
did
still,
that go in or did it? Was it
Did
an
he
air
catch it?
ball?
Did he catch it?
Yeah, but it's still fun. I would prefer in person as like once every decade, or maybe not decade, but just like an experience every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So are y'all concession stand people, or do you think it's not worth it to buy food at those places?
Well, at like major league games, I'm definitely not buying anything because the prices are absurd.
Yeah.
So like eat a good lunch or dinner before, whatever. But
And then go
if
get
it's-
ice cream after.
yeah, maybe. But if it's just some like I don't know, college game or high school football game or something, I'm definitely going concessions for sure.
I would probably say if it's an actual major league game and that I only go to one of those, you know, once every 5 or so years, I tend to probably make it a little more of an event, and so
Yeah.
I would probably get something at concessions. Though they all are cashless these days, so
Yeah.
Yeah, me, I don't usually buy things at concession stands in general. So, I don't know, I probably wouldn't.
But if you're spending all this money to travel and get a
Yeah,
nice
if I
ticket,
am, you might as
If we-
well enjoy the experience while you have it.
yeah. Well, I think it depends on if you actually want anything. If it just looks like they're overpriced, terrible hot dogs, I probably wouldn't. But if they actually have something that looks good.
All right, my next question for you guys: what are some very satisfying things to you? I'll start us off.
Ooh.
Okay.
For me, one of the most like satisfying would be just it releases your like mental state and just soothes you, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm actually in a life problem circle, and you know,
What is that?
it's like I don't know. It's just about 5 of us maybe
Mm.
get together every once in a while, and
You
I don't know. We just
talk
get in
about
a
your
circle
feelings?
and we just talk about our life problems and how to get over them. We give advice to each other. I mean, it's really like building each other up, right?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. That just really helps me mentally, just get everything off my plate. So
I don't want it to sound like we're being rude to Colton laughing at him.
yeah, you guys find this amusing? Gee,
No, I just say I've been in that circle before.
Me too.
really, really?
Well,
Wait, are you talking about a real circle or?
no, he's talking about
Oh,
our
that's
circle.
right. Now I remember.
Is this a real thing?
You guys helped me get
No.
through my life problems and my addictions.
What Colton's talking about is whenever we've been at some random events and it's at like kind of a dull moment, we will sometimes just randomly pull up some chairs and just like
Talk about our
talk
life
about
problems.
like the weirdest
Our
feelings.
addictions. For example, my addiction to gummy bears.
Yeah, so we talk about Colton's
It's a real
gummy bear
problem.
addictions.
And
It
you know,
is.
we understand that, and we're going to help you get through that.
Oh, thank you, man. I just see I couldn't have done it without you guys.
We do these little emotional support groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It
pretty
really it
fun.
just soothes my soul. So
Yeah, those are pretty satisfying.
yeah. What about you guys?
One I would say that's kind of weird. I actually have wanted to bring this up, but it is like satisfying and almost kind of like rewarding and fulfilling. So imagine like you hear a fire truck behind you and you pull over for it so it can pass you. You know that feeling you get when you do that?
Nope.
Uh,
Never happened to me.
Or like a police car.
yeah.
Like
there.
I'm being a good citizen, pulling over and letting them pass.
Or like even when a police officer.
That's the law.
I know, but it just like feels like you're doing something good, you know?
Yeah.
And you see someone who doesn't, and you're like, that guy should pull.
You know what?
But
If that's how you feel, that's good for you. I'll always be there for you.
One thing for me, this is a little different, but every year we go pick apples at an orchard near our house. Anyway, recently we bought this little machine, and what it'll do, you stick the apple under these little spikes, and then you turn the crank, and it will core the apple.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Peel the apple
Oh.
and slice the apple all in one.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
it is probably takes about 3 seconds to do. It is one of the most satisfying things to watch you could ever do. So look up this machine if you want to see what I'm talking about. Watch a
Yeah.
video of it or something. It is incredible, and it works on pretty much any size apple. So,
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Well, one I have, it's kind of a popular one, but you get a package, you open it up, you got bubble wrap in there.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like
Yep.
popping the bubble wrap. I mean, everybody is satisfied by that, but it's just one that, it touches my heart, and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get addicted to it sometimes, and that's a problem that I
Hey,
have.
but
It's
you
okay.
know,
We're here
that's
for
we're
you.
here for
We've
you,
all
man.
been there, and I got over it because you guys. Honestly, I just made that to you, and
Yeah.
Just the support that we have built up in this group. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really incredible.
it
Yeah.
is
I would encourage you guys to create your own.
life problem circle.
Yeah.
Just do it. It doesn't have to be a lot of people. It's just like, I don't know, 3 or 4.
You guys don't even need to share serious problems, but it's
Uh,
life changing.
Yeah.
I share my serious problems. If you don't take it seriously, it's not going to do anything for you.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Amen.
Yep.
Okay. What, do you guys find that amusing?
What's your opinion about mowing the lawn?
Oh, okay.
Do you think that's satisfying or just like a
Yep.
annoying chore?
If I'm mowing the lawn and it's like, I don't know, just a regular lawn,
Mhm.
and it's like tall grass, but it's not too tall, like tall enough where
Yeah.
you can cut it and tell the difference, I will do that any day. I will volunteer.
Is this a push mower or riding?
Oh, it has to be push, because then
Okay.
you can see the results. Oh, dude, it's so satisfying when you just...
Like a nice day, not too
Oh,
hot.
it's
Yeah.
so satisfying, because then you're halfway done, and you're like, oh, this grass is beautiful.
But the opposite side of that, grass can be either one of the most satisfying things or one of the most frustrating
That's
things.
true. If it's
Yeah.
If it's just barely taller and you're mowing it not too soon after you have.
Uh-huh.
yeah, if it's
Not
if it's a tough yard to mow, like on a hill, there
Or-
isn't really much grass to mow. It's just like lots of dirt, and then like
And
grass.
you can't really see where your lines are.
Yeah, then
very
it's
frustrating.
not
You know
satisfying.
what? At least the most dissatisfying mowing experience I have
Did
had.
you say dissatisfying or satisfying?
Dissatisfying.
Okay.
Hmm.
So when you're mowing and you have one more like line or pass left and your mower just breaks down.
or runs out of gas or something.
Yeah, or no, it doesn't even. I think it was something worse than that. Like carburetor went out or something.
Okay.
But so it takes a little bit of work to get it back to working. But you just have this like one line that's way taller than everything else, and you
Yeah.
can't really you can like weed eat it, but then it still look bad, and you can't really do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One thing that I hate about mowing is I mow at my job a lot, and so it's a riding mower, and it's decently big, so it's got 3 blades on it,
Mm-hmm.
and the blades are not very good, and so when I'm mowing, it'll leave 3 little lines. It's like right in the middle of the blades where like the blade circles around in the middle, doesn't have
Yeah.
much to cut. And so there'll be 3 lines because the blades aren't very sharp, and it's so annoying. You have to
Just-
go over everything twice.
Yeah.
And scoot yourself slightly over.
Ooh, brutal.
Mhm.
So
So mowing
but-
can either be very
But do you
frustrating.
get paid hourly? It might not be.
I do. So, but it's still really annoying to
Yeah.
have to go over everything twice. Yeah, and also I like mowing longer grass rather than
Oh,
shorter
yeah.
It
grass.
feels kind of pointless. and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just feel accomplished
Mm.
when
Yeah.
you finish.
There's nothing better than ending the day and knowing you worked hard and like accomplished a lot of stuff. And you
Yeah.
didn't just waste the day by sitting on
Yeah.
the couch looking at a screen for 8 hours or something.
That's
Yeah.
really satisfying.
It is. It's
Yeah.
really a
It's
problem
amazing
that
what
I had to move
30
past.
minutes of mowing can do for you,
Yeah.
or
And s-
longer.
Plus the exercise. Even if you're on a hill.
Yeah.
And speaking of satisfying, I have recently discovered probably the most satisfying taste I have ever tasted.
Ooh, is it sugar?
It has sugar in it.
Don't tell me it's Sour Patch Kids.
Wait, is it troll gummy?
Guys, that was last episode.
Hey, it's okay. Okay.
Last year, I was at a camp,
Okay.
and they have dessert some of the nights.
Yeah.
And one night changed my life forever. They
Ooh.
had a dessert called sopapilla cheesecake.
Oh, yeah.
What it is it's a flat sheet of crescent rolls, and then cream cheese, sugar, and stuff. Another sheet of crescent rolls, and then on top of that, sugar, butter, and cinnamon mixed together and drizzled on top.
Yeah.
One of the most glorious tastes I have ever tasted. And I have
Yeah.
asked my mom to make it, and she has. It brings a tear to my eye, really.
Mm.
Just
If
so
I'm being
satisfying.
honest, it also brings a tear to my eye.
Oh,
but
really?
in the bad way.
What is it? Is it the cream cheese?
I've never had it. That just sounds terrible.
Imagine like cheesecake. I've had it before. I
I'm
was
not-
actually there that night. But imagine well, it's not quite as cheesecakey. It's more of almost kind of like a cream cheese filling /
Mhm.
frosting.
Yeah, I'm just not a big on like cream cheese or frosting.
Just the combination of the
Yeah.
brown sugar and butter topping with the cream
Mhm.
cheese in the middle, and then that crusty, flaky.
Yeah, I also
So
don't like
good.
crescent rolls,
Oh,
so
Yeah.
they're not great in my opinion.
They're actually pronounced croissant, but
croissant rolls. But do you enjoy popping open the containers at least?
That is satisfying.
Which containers?
The crescent roll containers.
biscuits
Little
or
Pillsbury.
Pop biscuits.
They're not
cinnamon.
because I have to like wedge them open to get it open.
Oh, but you like peel it around and then
And
you
then
just
you don't know
hit
if
it
it's
on the
gonna
counter. And then
explode.
boom.
Oh, those containers. Yes, those are very satisfying.
Mhm.
Cinnamon rolls and stuff.
Yeah.
I do get frightened though, like with popping noises or like I have really sensitive ears. One thing,
We'll help you move past that.
but so you might guys not know this, but I was born right around July 4th,
Oh yeah.
and so like I was pretty young when all the
Mhm.
fireworks went off, and I think it was
You were traumatized.
traumatized as a child because like growing
Mm.
up, I would sit inside for the fireworks shows because I
yeah.
could not stand the noise.
Was
And
it also like just lanes? Your problem that you had to.
Yeah,
move
my
past?
pacifier issue with. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about your bubble wrap issue.
Oh,
I
my
mean, we're
bubble
all
wrap issue.
satisfied and addicted to it.
Yeah, but yeah,
And
Yeah.
that could be part of it. So, I mean, a resolution to this would
Yeah.
be if you stopped popping your bubble wrap and we helped you get off that addiction, then Adam's ears would just heal.
Yeah.
but I can do loud sounds.
I sure hope people realize that you're being sarcastic. He's
Yeah.
been nothing but sarcastic this whole time.
That is not true.
I think he's
How
actually
dare you.
serious about this stuff. He's
Look.
taking it to heart.
Yeah.
And I'm taking it to I'm starting
Yeah.
to go on board here.
Look,
I
if
agree.
you aren't going to be committed to our circle,
Yes.
you guys can leave.
Adam cannot find the healing he's looking for until you stop with your bubble wrap.
I very much enjoy fireworks shows now.
Yeah. Have your ears just like gotten more
Oh.
deaf, or you just
Well,
Yeah,
when's the
I
last
guess
time
it
you
just
popped
doesn't.
a
I think
bubble?
I worked it up to be something it wasn't.
yeah.
Mm.
You shot
And I-
enough guns without your protection.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, I tend to do that with a lot of things. Like,
Yeah. How about spiders?
yeah,
Yeah. It's so funny, like, we'll be doing something random, and they'll just, maybe I'll, like, throw this little piece of paper, and Adam will freak out, thinking it's a spider. Or, I don't remember,
No,
like,
it's
something would
not
just
that bad.
fall on him.
Well, now let's not go making fun of each other.
I thought you guys were here for me.
I am here for you, and I acknowledge your fear of spiders. Okay, we're here to help you move past that. They're
All right,
just
we need to
little
move
guys.
past the support group and go on to
And I
something
remember it was,
else.
like, some drywall dust, or when we were working that one time, something fell, like, some lath and plaster fell from the ceiling.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Mm.
But we're here for you.
But we're
Okay,
here for
Thank you, guys.
you. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I just really appreciate it, and
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing that y'all are here for me, and so
Yeah.
It really is. I mean,
And for
yeah,
you guys
please
at
go ahead.
home, if you can't have anybody here for you, we're here for you.
We're here for you.
Leave
We're on the
all your.
podcast.
Well, no.
Leave
Don't-
comments. and
please
we'll
don't
help
flood
you.
the comment sections with your darkest emotions.
No, just the ones that hurt you, but that would be funny.
Okay.
Why do they have to be funny?
Yeah.
I'm serious, guys.
Yeah, leave comments that Colton would perceive as serious.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. I have a question for you guys. So, if you were to pick any job in the world, so like this doesn't have to be realistic. It could be like a childhood dream that you had. But
Okay.
what would it be? It could be anything at all.
Yeah.
I have my answer.
Okay.
As a child, I really wanted to be an astronaut.
Oh yeah.
Like probably many children do. But I did realize I just don't have what it takes to be an astronaut. So if I could be anything I wanted to be, I would be an astronaut. Put
You
in
all-
all the hard work.
You already have the chicken leg syndrome, so you.
Like right now, you would still want to be an astronaut if it was
Yes.
possible.
If it was possible, which it's not anymore. But yeah, I'd definitely be an astronaut. Just I think it'd be really cool to go to space and
Yeah.
just see all of God's creation.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I would say if I was doing like a childhood dream when I was younger, I had a real fascination with with like the zoo and zoologists. So that's something I thought as a kid would be so much fun. It'd be like just to work with giraffes all day long.
Yeah.
Though I don't have as great of an interest in animals as it used to be. But if I was to pick something kind of more modern day, one thing that I think would be really cool would be to be a gardener, but at like the what's the golf course that the Masters is at?
Oh, like
Oh,
Augusta
the
National.
Augusta National.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be really cool to be a gardener there because it's a really beautiful place and
Like-
you're just working on it.
Like the greenskeeper or more
No,
of
I'm
a-
thinking more of like the flowers and
Okay,
all
yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Where you're just doing normal weeding. I'm assuming they have like a greenhouse. They store plants in the winter and they
Yeah.
transplant. So I'm thinking something like that would be really cool. Though
Mhm.
I have no idea what they make doing that. And another one that could be fun would be just to be like a professional pianist. Though
That's true.
I know that dream is never gonna happen. So
Although of the people I know your age, you are by
You
far
would
the best.
Be the most like
Most likely to be a pianist.
Yeah, most
yeah,
advanced.
but still, I'm
Mhm.
not that good.
Me personally, as like a childhood dream, I always wanted to be one of those like international missionary veterinarian types.
Oh, okay.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
working with, I guess.
Look, there's
If you-
nothing wrong with that.
I've seen like Dr. Pole. That was always pretty cool to watch that. But now I'd say if I could do anything, it would probably be I would open up a little shop in some downtown city and just kind of design and run an escape room business.
Ooh.
And I always thought I think that would be
Ooh.
pretty
Yeah,
fun.
that would be fun.
And then just like sit in the control room and then just talk to all the people that came
How
in.
many escape rooms have you been to?
I really, in my life, have only been to 2 escape rooms, and they
Okay.
have been so inspiring to me.
I've never been to escape room.
Yeah,
I'm still
yeah.
waiting.
Oh, we gotta go
We
sometime.
should go
We
sometime.
gotta go.
Yeah, what you doing tomorrow night?
Yeah.
No, they are fun.
Free.
There is a interesting issue that happened to them where like these companies, they basically created these kind of escape room kits where they basically just like sold people all the puzzles and everything. So
Mhm.
that they kind of have this like real blandness where like in a
Yeah.
lot of cities they're also similar and similar storylines. But I think it'd be really cool if you could like be known as this like really creative,
Yeah.
unique escape room.
And I have thought about like I've written several escape room stories.
Uh-huh.
I haven't written them out, but I've thought about what I
Yeah.
would do. Of course, that's not very realistic, but it would be pretty fun. I
Yeah.
think.
It's more realistic than mine. See the stars.
I don't know. It is way more likely for you to become an escape room owner than me to be a gardener at the Mass or a pianist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lane.
Well, I think, every 10 to 12-year-old boy has a thought to like, I want to be a professional athlete when I grow up. But then
Oh,
like
yeah.
when you get older, you realize how much work that would take and how
Mhm.
much dedication and stuff. So it gets more and more.
Difficult once you get up to the pro levels and stuff.
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
you see how hard it would actually be. So a more realistic one. I mean, I don't really want to be a professional athlete anymore, but like, that's
How dedicated you have to be
yeah.
to get there.
A more realistic one for a now time period would be like
He just really wants to do some mowing at a pumpkin patch.
I think it'd be cool to sort of like
Take over the world.
start a business of like a restaurant. I know
Ooh.
my grandma and grandpa started a restaurant in Hawaii when I wasn't born, but
Yeah.
I went when I was like 3, so I don't remember it very much, but I know that it would be cool to have a restaurant and like be in charge of cooking food for everybody and,
Just running the business.
running a business, yeah.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a behind the scenes business, but more of a business where you can communicate with people and
Like be at the front counter.
well, I don't
Yeah.
know
Talk to
that
them.
I would want to be at the front counter, but cooking or
Like in the back.
Yeah.
Not
He-
behind
maybe,
the scenes.
or I
You'd
could
be
just be
like
the
the-
manager that walks around and asks everybody how their food is, and
Yeah.
You'd be like the short guy from Ratatouille.
hey, don't
Is
be
his
making
name
short
Remy?
jokes.
No, Remy's the rat.
Don't
Oh,
feel
Remy's the rat. What's
that
comfortable
guy
with that.
is
the
The short.
the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what his name was, but
Me neither.
that'd just be really cool to
That wear a hat, walk.
have a restaurant.
So would you all, if you had the opportunity, would you start a business?
Yes,
And what would that business be? For the two of you that
I think it'd
haven't
be a
answered.
restaurant.
For you,
Um,
Kate and Colton.
You know what? I feel like I would start a candy store.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, you don't see many places where it's like they're literally only devoted to candy. That is it.
And it's
Only candy.
like all house made too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot
And,
of it's
I
imported
mean, if
these
I was
days.
the manager or the CEO or something and I created all this candy,
Mhm.
just think of all the good stuff I get myself.
Yeah. You could be the modern day Willy Wonka.
What? Yeah, I mean, just making kids' lives more
Sweeter.
flavorful.
Joyful.
Yeah.
Making life just that much sweeter.
Yeah.
Kate, how about you?
Personally, I don't really have any aspirations to start my own business.
But if you did.
I'm
But
perfectly
if you were like
content.
the
working
plant guy
for-
at Augusta, you could start a plant
Business.
plant selling business.
Yeah, I guess that would be kind of cool. Like you were like known as on your
The
resume, a
plant selling
gardener.
guy.
But I don't know. I guess technically, if I was like a concert pianist, I would, in a way, I would be my own business. But then I'd probably have a manager and all that.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of like calling a professional athlete and having their which they are in a way their own business.
Because
but-
you'd probably like sign with a music corporation or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think a fun business would be, I'd have all thought about going into food. That would be fun.
Mhm.
There'd be parts of it that'd be fun. I don't
Yeah.
think I would enjoy it as a career, but it would be fun to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's also a good business opportunity, I think, would be to start this podcast and then
Yeah.
Ooh.
we could take over the world.
Uh,
Oh, we didn't even mention that.
okay.
Create entertainment
Yeah.
for our
It's
lovely
the medium
listeners.
of the future.
Lovely.
Okay, what is like a really cool skill or ability you've seen someone do, but you like kind of see it as pointless, or like you really wouldn't care to have that skill at all?
Okay. I have one right off the bat for that.
Okay.
I think of like tightrope walking would be one.
Oh yeah, it's like
Um,
impressive, but
It's very impressive because like maintaining your center of gravity like that.
in your balance.
But I have absolutely no desire to do anything like that, and it's really pointless unless
Unless you have to walk from one place to another across a rope.
yeah.
I'd say one thing I've seen done is actually watch someone high jump 7'3" and
Oh,
a half
yeah?
inches one time, and I think it'd be cool to do that. But I'm short and I can't jump, so.
I would
but
say that's
it was
pointless though.
what
You could jump that high, you would be a lot
if
faster.
I could
and-
jump that high? I don't know about that, but I don't.
Oh.
It's not
I don't know that I would want to be that high just like by jumping, because like I could just jump and
You could dunk
fall
then.
down and hurt myself.
Yeah, but then you could dunk.
But anyway, it was
Yeah.
really cool to watch him just like sail over the bar and how good his form was. But
And he was in high
Yeah.
school, right?
he was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say something. I don't know if I've seen this before, but being ambidextrous.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it could be useful at some points, but
It's more just confusing because
Yeah.
it's hard to decide.
Yeah. One thing I've seen is it's kind of sport related, like seeing someone throw a discus really far. Like it's really impressive and cool if they can throw it super far, but it's not really applicable to my life at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Because like all the other events, like track,
Uh-huh.
running, and
like if I was faster, that'd be good, and actually that would affect like how I play basketball and stuff. But I mean, I'd probably be stronger if I could throw a discus farther, but
yeah.
that's not the best way of doing that. You know.
It's also a lot of technique, but
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any useless skills that you have? Because I could think of like
I don't really have any skills. Nunchuck skills, computer hacking skills.
Oh, wasn't
Yeah,
there
we
bow
could
hunting
just-
skills?
yeah. Because like me personally, I know, and I think you do too, Cade. But I learned how to solve a Rubik's cube, and like it's fun,
Yeah.
but it's kind of not really useful.
I think I actually got way more into it than you did.
Yeah.
Because you solved it in like under a minute fastest, right?
Yeah,
Around
I
a
got.
minute.
I was consistently in the 40s when
In
I
the
was
40s.
solving.
I was big into it when I was like 12, 13, 14. Spent a lot of time on it. And my fastest solve would have been 9 seconds, which isn't that impressive for people who are actually like into speed cubing. But for a normal person, it's pretty impressive. But nowadays, I can consistently get low 20s without practice.
Do you use a different method?
Yeah, I used you probably just used beginner method, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I just did the beginning.
I did. I actually used CFOB. It doesn't make sense to anybody unless you're into speed cubing. But I did a variation where I did two-step OLL and PLO.
Okay.
If it makes you feel better, I can't solve a Rubik's cube.
Yeah, but basically what that means is for the last top layer, imagine you solve the first two bottom layers, and then you have to make the yellow side all yellow. I used 2 algorithms, so 2 different things, 2 steps instead of 1 set of moves, and then I did that for PLL, so it's just you memorize a fraction of the algorithm, so you can memorize like 20 instead of, 80 or so. to do it all in just 2. So it takes more time, but it's less work.
All right, now that Cade's done nerding out on
But
Rubik's
I
Cube
actually
algorithms.
I haven't been into it for like 3 or 4 years that
Yeah.
much.
Can any of you juggle?
Nope.
No.
That is something I think would be cool, and I don't know if it's useless because you could kind of impress people with it, but it's pretty
Yeah.
useless.
I'd say this is not a skill, talent. It's not even useful to my life. But I can't put my index finger straight on my own will. It's like
Oh, yeah.
curved at an angle.
Did we
yeah.
talk about this before?
We did
I
talk
feel
about
like we
this.
We did.
We did.
Can't do it.
Yeah. How about you, Lane?
Well, one thing I can do that's pretty useless. I mean, I can roll my tongue, but that's not it. Okay, I can whistle through my rolled tongue, and I haven't met anyone that can do it. So, like, I'll do an example here real quick.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, that
So-
might sound pretty weird, but, like, I roll my tongue, and then I don't even know how to explain
So
it. But
what he does is he he makes his tongue into the shape of like a U, like
or
a
a taco.
half pipe for skating or a
Yeah.
taco shell, and
And-
then he just blows through it and it vibrates his tongue and makes a noise.
It
Or does it go
makes-
through your
They're
teeth?
co- yeah.
I think it, like, does a weird thing off my... I don't even know what it does, but I've never met anyone else that can do it.
Well,
Can you
not
do-
not very many people can actually roll their tongue, but
Well,
Mhm.
I've met a bunch of people that can roll their tongue, but
yeah. But
Yeah.
so it's
Can
pretty
you
useless.
just do it
but
uninterrupted for like 30 seconds?
for as much air that I have in my lungs, I run
Yeah.
out of air. But
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
mm-hmm.
But I guess it's not really practical for any.
no, not really.
I can make a.
Oh, that's a fun sound. Did the and then
There we go.
yeah, you could do the I can juggle a little bit, and then I can also do I can hold a wheelie in a wheelchair, which is
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
fun,
That's
and
really
drive
cool.
around with it. But all useless skills. But
One thing I can do is I can kind of like Lane's with whistle, but a lot more common is I can do like I call it like an owl whistle with my hand. So I can
yeah.
put both my hands together and do a little whistle. I'll do it right now.
okay, and I've seen people do something similar to that, like where they put grass between their
Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
when they put grass between their
Yeah.
fingers and
Yeah.
blow through it.
A lot of useless things are just making weird noises.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything for you, Colton, besides your finger thing that we already talked about?
Yeah.
Not really. I'm just an unskillful person.
Hey, we're here for
Can you
it.
move your ears?
Like,
Can you move
without
your
like
ears?
waving my head.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Forget I
I can do
mentioned it.
this.
Oh, actually, you kind of did it.
If you move your...
But he is doing it.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah.
He can wiggle his ears.
He can wiggle his ears.
and he never even knew it.
Wait, can you do it again?
Probably not.
Oh,
Now I'm all hype.
now that the pressure's on, can he do it?
I feel
I
like
gotta stop laughing.
when
first.
Colton gets home, he's gonna like get out of the shower and then just stare in the mirror for like half an hour, wiggling his ears.
oh man, I can't do that. I've tried so hard.
Yeah,
to
I
do
can't
and
do it either.
What about, can you, like, raise one
doing
eyebrow
it now.
without raising the other one?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Not really convincing
See,
me.
he has a bunch of weird stuff.
Can you roll your eyebrows like the wave?
Not like
no,
you.
I'm not that coordinated.
This is really good for audio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All of these great skills that you're not
Yeah.
seeing us do because this is an audio podcast.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Are you a person who sleeps on your side, your back, or your belly, and why?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good
Ooh.
question.
Well, personally, I kind of depends on the night.
That's
Mhm.
true.
What I would say is I have this. I don't know if it's actually a syndrome or something, but I did hear someone talk about it. It's called like restless leg syndrome. But basically, when you like lie down in bed, your legs just like won't relax. Or just like feel fatigued and uncomfortable in almost every position in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a real syndrome, but it is something I have experienced. But like when I wake up, they feel comfortable in any position. But normally, for the majority of my life, I'd say I'm a side sleeper. I normally
Left or right?
I'd say normally I would sleep on my right side, though I would say nowadays I do everything about equally, and I actually roll quite a bit in my sleep, so I
Yeah.
probably sleep.
Same.
And a lot of times I do like a half in between where my back's flat down, but my like hips are rotated over on my side, but it just depends. So I'm not really one uniform sleeper.
Yeah. I think for me, I always either sleep on my left or right side. Most of the time, it's my right side. I think it's because I sleep with my bed on a wall to that side, so when I'm on my right side, I'm looking at a wall.
Yeah.
so it's less light and stuff going into my eyes. So that's what I usually do. But when I'm sick, I'll usually sleep on my back because it helps my nose not get so clogged up.
Uh-huh.
And
Or at least
but
stops it from dripping.
yeah, it is hard for me to sleep on my back though, but I'll have to make myself do it. Another thing I do, I'm a very active sleeper, so I was a lot worse when I was younger, but I would always end up on the floor kicking my blankets off, or
I always had to take the top bunk because
yeah, I've never slept on the top bunk in my life because I always fall off my bed on the short bunk. So
which is only about 2 feet
Why does
from the
the
ground. So.
top bunk have better railings though?
no,
we
ours
always took the
doesn't have any railings.
Yeah.
So I still sleep on a top bunk without railings and haven't fallen off yet, but
Yeah.
it's still
Yeah.
definitely possible.
Well, yeah.
I think what I would do is I would just get too comfortable with the railing and just lean so much on it that eventually it might just fall down.
We were staying in an Airbnb one time, and believe it or not, they had a triple bunk bed.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Like
Did it have,
one,
like,
2, 3?
The smaller than twin size beds.
No, it's like
They were
regular.
wow.
Yeah, but so I got the very top one, and about like 1 hour in, my parents woke me up and brought me down.
They just were. Oh, were there no railings?
I can't remember.
I'd be scared.
Oh,
I mean, that'd have to be pretty high.
Uh,
up
was
there.
it like-
it was pretty high up there.
Was it built into the wall or just its own thing?
No, it was just its own thing. It was
Oh.
in a old courtroom, I think,
Hmm.
and so it just had this huge
Yeah.
roof, right?
I used to sleep on a bunk bed, and I was always the bottom bunk. But an issue I ran into is, you know how bunk beds, or at least ours, they had a distinct head rail and foot rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got to a point where like I couldn't lay down flat or stretch out on my bed because there wasn't enough room.
Yeah,
No.
because twin size beds are usually only like 6'2" or something
Yeah,
like that.
so I couldn't fit, and then so now I don't have a bed with actual rails, and my feet just hang off the end. You know, But it's a lot better.
See, I couldn't do that. All those monsters under the bed,
Well,
bite my toes off.
it's better than the alternative with your head against the wall. No, normally, unless you're like sleeping on your side and kind of curl up a little.
Or you just sleep with your legs bent all night. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's why my feet hang off the bed.
So for me personally, for the sleeping thing, I think pretty consistently I tend to start on my right side, then after a while roll over to my left side,
Yeah.
and maybe do that a couple times. Then I finally end up, like as I'm drifting off to sleep, I'll finally end up on my back and sleep the whole night on my back.
Hmm.
Yeah, for me, I'd say for the longest time, I slept on my belly. It was
Really?
just comfortable, and I would sleep with my head turned to the left. And then
Would you?
I remember
like,
I got
drool on the sheets at all?
no,
You weren't much of a drooler.
no, not really. I remember I got told a story. I can't remember who by, but it was like they slept on their belly, and then they woke up one morning and their head was like stuck in the left position, like
Oh,
their head was
yeah.
stuck turned, and so they had to like go to school the whole day with their head turned. I'm not sure if that was a true story or not.
I'm sure it was not a true story.
I
But,
think it was.
you
Oh,
know,
maybe it was.
I
that
think
scared me out of my
'cause it
wits.
gets
So
stiff and stuck in one position.
Mhm.
yeah, so after that, I was like, I'm not having my head stuck to the left
They
or the
probably
right.
had like one of their discs pop out of place in their
Yeah,
neck or something.
so I'm a side sleeper. For the longest time afterwards, I like got really comfortable on my back, and that'd be great. But now I'm a side, left or right, depends on the night. So
Did y'all ever have like trouble falling asleep or fears of monsters in the closet or just staying awake when you were younger or still?
Yep.
No, I've actually
Yeah.
always been really good at sleeping, and I think I actually sleep more than like all my friends. I like to get 10, 11 hours of sleep every night. And
So it doesn't take very long for you to like get in bed and then from time you get in bed.
by
to
the time
you
I
actually
like,
sleep.
well, normally I like read before bed, but by the time I sit down my book, it doesn't normally take me that long to fall asleep.
Mhm. I remember. I think it's gotten somewhat better. Back in the day, I used to always just, and I guess this is kind of cliche, but I was 100% sure there was a wolf in my closet, and that
Oh,
I-
yeah.
beware of the wolf.
and that I would wake up one day and the wolf would be just like right there, or that he would just be in the bed and he was asleep too. But if I moved, I would wake him up.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Wait,
You know
did
what
you
you-
say you think this has gotten better?
yeah, I don't do this anymore.
You know,
Sometimes sometimes I still stay awake thinking
Yeah.
about things. I don't think there's a wolf in my closet anymore. But that was I would just stay awake at night thinking about this probably 30 minutes before I actually.
You know
went
what
to
you
bed.
could have did when you thought that, which would have made you go crazy in a way? What you could have did is you could have walked up with the lights off, open the door, and stick your hand in the dark closet.
Oh.
Okay, don't even say that.
Dude, I gotta drive home tonight. Man.
I mean, then you can turn on the lights and see nothing's there.
And
But
then I gotta walk 500 feet to my house.
no.
But it's just those irrational fears that if you
Yeah.
keep thinking about it, it starts to
Mm-hmm.
actually seem possible.
One thing that
Yeah.
I've done is I've slept by a window for a long time, and the window's always been at like my feet area.
Yeah.
So I've always, well, not always, but when I was little, I always thought somebody would just come up to the window, break it, and grab my feet and rip me out the window and steal me away.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the biggest thing was just like my hand hanging off the side on my foot.
Yeah.
I
So
just
more like-
can't handle it.
I
Like
used
something's
to-
just gonna jump up, grab me, and yank me off the bed and under the bed into the there or something.
I used to always try to keep under the covers, but then I got to the point where it just really isn't practical to try to keep.
Yeah, it's like, you know how lots of people, they like to sleep with their feet not covered by a blanket just
Oh, I
because
can't do
that's
that.
all the heat out.
Yeah.
I can't do that either. It just scares me on my wits. I'm like, look, if my foot is exposed right now.
Do you guys sleep with like the traditional like one sheet and one comforter, or
No, not at all.
I do a blanket.
like
a
what's it? Do you
blanket.
have a sheet underneath you?
So start
Yeah.
start with the
okay.
mattress.
Mattress, sheet, blanket, and then the big blanket.
comforter. Is that all year round or just winter or?
It's
Depends.
usually all year round, but when it's summer, usually I'll start with one light blanket in the night, and then I'll
Throw
put
it
on
on.
my comforter.
Yeah. So
At
they're
some
just thinner blankets you layer.
Yeah.
So what I've done, and I think this has been all my life, but mine has always gone mattress and then comforter. I've never had a sheet on my mattress.
That's gross.
And I always sleep on my comforter. Like my
On top of
comforter never.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I sleep on top of my
So
comforter.
you don't have covers on you?
and I just have a blanket.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
I don't know why I've never slept under my comforter, but
Yeah.
I've never had a
Did I-
sheet on my bed.
Do you never get cold? I guess.
My
do you ever get
blanket
cold
is
in winter. Or
Big
it,
enough to where
It's basically a comforter-sized blanket.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably not as thick, but it's fuzzy and
Yeah.
What I do, I start mattress, just a tight-fitted sheet,
Mm-hmm.
then comforter, then me, then a second comforter, and that's what I do.
So you're like
Huh.
Lane,
I'm similar to Lane.
but you have a sheet under your comforter.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have a sheet under my comforter, but it doesn't do
Huh.
anything.
That's interesting. Does that just add like an extra layer of padding with that comforter?
Yeah, because
But-
okay, I have the same bunk bed that my dad used when he was a kid, and so
Uh-huh.
the mattress is
Is it the
ancient.
same mattress?
It's the same
Wow.
mattress too. It's got apple juice stains from when he was a kid,
Wow.
and probably like throw up stains from when all the kids were younger. And so yeah, my mattress is horrible. So I definitely need the extra padding.
Huh. Used to think I was kind of weird, but after hearing you guys, I'm not. I just sleep with a normal mattress, tight-fitted sheet, and then I'll normally have a small blanket and then my comforter. If it's warmer, I won't use a small blanket, just comforter. If it's too hot, I'll just use a small blanket.
Mhm.
Then if it's like really cold, because I sleep in a basement and normally it ends up just being pretty cold in there, then I'll throw on like this extra weighted blanket we have, which is fun because that just keeps you really warm.
yeah.
I also do have to like sleep with my right arm on top of a like stuffed animal or something.
Do you still sleep
Okay.
with a stuffed
Oh,
animal?
I have like 8 stuffed animals or something, and I'm proud of it, man.
You know, I actually
Stuffed
don't think
animals.
I've
So what?
ever
They're just
chosen to
stuffed
sleep with a
animals.
stuffed animal.
But
Like since I was 2 or so, I never did.
Hmm.
yeah, so like when I get in bed, I'll usually start with like stuffed animal. It's like a flat one, like under my right arm, and then when I really get sleepy, I'll take it off and I'll.
Cuddle up to the animal.
Do you like chew on the corner of your pillow, Lane?
No.
No.
But one thing I do is always I sleep on my side usually, like I said, but always the arm that I have on that side, so the arm that's underneath of me will always be underneath of my pillow,
Mhm.
and I'll kind of like put my head on my arm, like
yeah.
underneath my pillow, because my pillow is pretty thin, and so
Is that the same pillow your dad used too?
I don't think so, but my arm will always be under my pillow.
Yeah, I at one point was up to 13 stuffed animals that I counted every night.
Wow.
And if one was lost,
But, and if
he'd
one
go
was
find
lost, we would go find it. But
Dedication.
yeah,
Have you ever seen Toy Story? Those
No.
things could be alive.
You've seen Toy
You've
They
seen
Story.
Toy
could
Story?
be
I've seen
meeting
Toy
up
Story
right now,
2.
You've
waiting
seen Toy
for me to
Story
come
1?
home and play with
Uh-huh.
them.
I watched it with you.
Is that the one with like the weird spiky-haired kid
Yeah.
named Sid?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have. Seen
That's
that.
what said.
That was really creepy.
That
The whole spider scene
yeah.
with the baby in the head. Anyway,
Great movie. All right. The poll for today's episode is: do you sleep on your side, left or right? That doesn't have to just side, back or belly. What's your opinion?
Or we might have another if you like sleep on your feet or something.
All right. Well, should we end off with a couple of snorers?
You know, like how people use white noise and stuff to
Mhm.
sleep, or a fan. If someone like had a snoring white noise, it was just like this is recording.
oh my goodness, snoring is one of
The most hard
Like-
things to sleep to.
or snoring itself. We talked about satisfying things earlier. The opposite of satisfying for me is hearing someone snore.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
there's nothing you can do about it because you don't want to wake them up. That's rude.
Yeah. How much money would I have to pay you to use like a white noise or background noise of someone snoring every single night for the rest of your
There
life?
is no amount of money you can pay me to do that because it triggers something inside of me.
It drives me crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
There's something with parents. who
And you
always
know
just-
what? I think you snore.
Do I snore?
I think you do.
Hey, my younger brother snores.
Well,
Yeah.
how would you know?
Because I've been awake when you're sleeping before.
It's because
Yeah.
you're gone.
I don't know, actually, I think I've heard you. Well, it was more of like a.
Yeah, if I sleep in an awkward position,
It was more like of just like
Yeah.
but not in my bed. I don't
abrupted
think.
air
Heavy
flow.
breathing.
Yeah,
Or
'cause
like,
I've
not a
never-
heavy breathing, but like
I've
a.
never heard myself do it because I've always been.
Yeah, I don't snore. Yeah, I think
You
we're
don't
done.
snore. I think everybody says they don't snore though.
No,
know
but
I don't
I've had a
snore.
roommate my whole life.
One thing
That's
I
true.
do is sleepwalk though, and
Oh,
I've been
no.
told that I made it all the way downstairs, and I grabbed the remote control to the TV, and I was like, I gotta do it. And I was about to throw it in the trash, and my dad was there. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm throwing it in the trash."
What type of conviction did you have in your dream?
Hey,
How do you
But-
know you're not sleepwalking right now?
That's a good question. How do you know this isn't a dream?
You don't.
If you fans out there, go watch Inception. It's very confusing.
I've heard
You
it's
should
a
go
really
watch it.
good movie.
Is
It's
it a good-
confusing.
don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, and also comment. And don't forget to comment either. So with
Wait,
that,
guys, I want to make sure you hear something super important. You need a comment.
You know, it'd be nice if we had some more fans start to comment. You know,
All right.
All right. Isn't this great podcasting?